Sports are a huge part of everyday life for many people. There is nothing better than cheering on your favourite team and seeing them pick up a win over your local rivals. Perhaps the only thing that could make this better is if you also made money when your team did. Enter sports betting. It's hard to watch any sporting event without seeing adverts for sports betting companies. Whether it's in the stadium, on a website, on the television, branded on the boxing ring, you watch any sport and you are bound to see some form of advertisement. Betting is entertainment. It's a bit of fun, right? It's the Ladbrokes life. You put on a 10-team accumulator and head down the pub with your mates to watch the results come in. Technology is at the point where they could even beam Ray Winston's floating head in front of you in the stadium and you can say, "Go on lads, have a gamble." And that's all fine, because at the end of every advert we're reminded to gamble responsibly. But there's a dark secret in the world of sports betting, which bookmakers don't want you to know about. It's not talked about in any advert, it's not advertised anywhere, you won't find it branded on the bottom of a boxing ring. And here is why sports betting is rigged. You're not allowed to win. It's true. If you decide to gamble so responsibly that you actually make money, you're cut off, you're closed down, or you're limited to betting peanuts. I will show you some of my betting accounts so you can see what happens when you decide to gamble so responsibly that you actually start to make money. So let's take a look at Bet365 and see how much they'll let me get on. So I'm going to try and put £20 on this bet on a big UFC fight, and they'll let me get £6.25. So for a company that turns over billions and makes millions in profit, that's a very small amount. Let's try Betfair, see if they're any better. Okay, so I'll put £20 on again, same odds. Okay, slightly better, they'll let me get on £12.50. But again, if I was a losing customer, this would be hundreds, possibly thousands that I could put down. Alright, another big company, Sky Bet. Let's see how much they'll let me get on. Again, it's a measly £6.25. And this is what happens if you're a winning sports bettor. And lastly, let's have a look at Betfred. Try and put £20 on. Betfred will not even let me place a bet. It's pretty pathetic, really. Alright, so let's flip the script and have a look at how losing gamblers are treated. So we'll just have a look at how winning gamblers are treated. You can bet very small amounts, or you're not allowed to bet at all. But this is how losing gamblers are treated. So this is an article by The Guardian, and it brings up that there was an 11.6 million gambling fine handed out to Betway. So Betway are a group that operate in the UK and Europe, and I think they also offer bets to Americans now as well. So we'll just quickly go through this article. You can see here the online betting firm Betway will pay a record £11.6 million settlement for accepting stolen money from a high-spending VIP customer. So a VIP customer is someone that loses a lot of money. Basically, when betting companies see that someone's losing a lot of money, they want to keep them betting with them because they're a good customer. They are making a lot of profit from that one person. So they will sometimes give them like free tickets to events. They'll give them maybe cashback bonuses sometimes, free bets. They'll do everything in their power to keep them betting because they don't want them to go to another bookmaker and basically give them a load of more money. So we can see here that Betway accepted £8 million in deposits over 4 years from one customer, which is pretty insane, who lost £4 million and whose account was flagged up as a potential risk 20 times. It's pretty ridiculous. And you can see here another gambler deposited 1.6 million and lost more than £700,000 over 3 years despite being unemployed now. If anyone has if you're a winning bettor, sometimes you get these source of funds requests and they will ask you for all kinds of details, and it is way before you've lost anywhere near £700,000. You might have won £500 off them. You might have won £200 off them, and they will ask you for every detail under the sun. So this just shows the difference between how winning gamblers are treated and how losing gamblers are treated. You can see here it also accepted nearly £500,000 from a customer who had 11 different accounts with the company and had previously signed up to exclude themselves. Now, if you're a winning bettor, try and open more than one account with that company and see what happens, because you will not get anywhere. Believe me, I have tried to open new accounts being a winning bettor and it just doesn't happen. So this goes on and on and on, basically just showing you how kind of inept they are and how predatory betting companies can be. And it's not just Betway. The majority of sports betting companies operate this way. So is sports betting rigged? Not in the sense that your favourite teams and players are throwing matches for profit, but sports betting is definitely rigged against the winners. Whilst problem gamblers and losers are exploited to the utmost, winning bettors are cut off at every possible opportunity. So at the end of every advert, when you see gamble responsibly, remember that's not what they want you to do. Imagine what an honest advert would say. Winners not welcome. Only for mugs. Thank you for your money. Gamble as recklessly as possible. So share this video and let the dark secret of the sports betting industry become common knowledge, and then maybe we might actually see a change.